And he's like looking at him dead in his face. And I'm just like, relax, relax. He's just like, how many times do I gotta fucking tell you? I'm like,
so I'm gonna assume that was a joke and I don't need to beat your ass until all you wanna do is call me dad again.
You got a lot of problems, don't you?
Yes!
what was that? Alright, y'all. So today I woke up and I just decided to tell y'all a story time about the biggest douchebag I've ever met in my entire life. Now in my life, I've met a lot of douchebags. Like if I could remember all of them, he probably wouldn't be number one, but just cause I remember his ass so vividly, he's gonna be number one. Now I used to work at this sandwich shop, and I'm not gonna say the name. No, it wasn't Subway. I wish it was Subway because the sandwiches were like 10 times better. When I worked there, the sandwiches were so good to me, probably because me and one of my friends worked the most out of anybody, and any drop of food or water would taste like Gordon Ramsay made it himself. Like me and my other friend, we were worked to the ground in that place. But when I left, I realized that all the food there was extremely mid. Everything about it. Everything was just like it was okay. Those sandwiches were kind of like you hop out of the pool on like a hot summer day and you got a Capri Sun, some chips, and then that sandwich. Those are the sandwiches that we're talking about. They're not the best shit ever, but they're just like it's food for the body. And with working in food, you just encounter a lot of douchebags. Like I've had people yell at us like, "Oh, give me my food," or "You guys are taking forever." And I've had a lady who was doing DoorDash complain that the food wasn't ready when she got there. I've had a crackhead get mad at me for making the sandwich that he ordered and then afterwards tell me that I made it incorrectly. So yeah, if you guys want to know that story, I can save that for another video too. So on to this douchebag, alright? Me and my friend, we were working, and it was kind of slow that day. Like, it wasn't really too many people coming in. And we see this dude, he's walking in. Alright. He walks in, he has like one of those like cool guy walks, but he's like over exaggerating it. Like, he's not walking normal. Like, he would walk like this. Like that, bro. And I'm just like, there's a cool walk, but now you just look like you're doing too much. All right, so he had like a little military cut. He had a bunch of tattoos. He was kind of built. He looked like he went to the gym. And he had like, of course, the black sunglasses. You can't forget the black sunglasses. So I didn't think anything of it because I don't judge from appearance. Like, I've seen like the toughest looking dudes ever and they've been the nicest people. So I'm already working on a DoorDash order, like, cause there was like separate stations for DoorDash orders and then for people that come in. So my friend was handling the people that came in. We weren't really the most professional cause we wanted to, you know, seem human. We didn't do the, "Hi, welcome to such and such. What can I get for you?" And you're just like, "Yo, what's up? What can I get you? Like, what kind of sandwich can I get you?" Or like, "Yo, welcome in. Like, let me know if you got any questions I can answer. Let me know when you ready to order," type shit. So he's just like, "Hold on, I'm not ready." And I'm like, okay. He was just like, "Okay, just let me know when you're ready." And he's sitting there waiting for him. He was just like, "Let me get a chicken sandwich with I think it was like pepper jack cheese and like some ranch." And usually when people like, they'll try to make their own sandwich, but it'll be just like the sandwich up on like the menu. And then that's when we'll just be like, "Oh, did you want the blah blah blah?" So my friend was like, "Do you want the chicken ranch?" Is basically what he said. Is just like a different cheese and added bacon, I think. And then he was just like, "No, I want chicken, pepper jack cheese, and ranch." And he's like looking at him dead in his face. And I'm just like, relax, relax. He's just like, "How many times do I gotta fucking tell you?" I'm like,
so I'm gonna assume that was a joke and I don't need to beat your ass until all you wanna do is call me dad again.
I look at my mans, I'm like, "Excuse me?" Like,
excuse me? Like,
And then we're both sitting here like looking at him like we're not even like taking him seriously. I guess when he said that, he was kind of expecting us to be like, oh, I'm sorry, but we were just staring at him like, relax, bro. You're not scaring anybody. So we went ahead and made his sandwich. My friend went ahead and made his sandwich. While my friend's making his sandwich, he like takes off his glasses, just does one of these. He's like, and then like walks over to the cash register. In his mind, he's probably just like, yeah, I told that guy. I told that sandwich maker who works for a little bit over minimum wage to make my sandwich. I'm completely the toughest guy in the whole world right now. No, not even close. So I get to the counter and he was asking the price for everything. Now I hate when people do that when the price is clearly right there, right? When the price is right there and then you ask what's the price and then get mad that it's the price when the price is right there. It makes me want to quit on the spot, to be honest with you. Oh, I forgot to mention, he walked in with his girl. And I low-key felt bad for her because she looked kind of like, oh no, like not again. Like he's pretending to be tough again. Like I seen her like in the corner of my eye, like kind of like roll her eyes, like, you know, when we go home, you're all like, mommy. And then like out in public, he's just like,
make me a sandwich.
like, you're not fooling anybody, bro. So anyways, I'm ringing him up, right? He's like, how much is this bag of chips? First of all, he tosses the bag of chips like on the counter. He's just like, how much is this chips? And then it like slides and then hits me. I don't think too much of it because I'm not really taking him serious in the first place. So I'll just like move the chips and I tell him the price of the chips. He was like, that much for a bag of chips? And I'm like, yeah. He like takes another deep breath. He's like staring at me in my eyes, like, and I'm just like staring at him back. Cause it's just like, I guess he expected me to like look down and like be all timid, but I don't know, bro. It seems like he was trying to like overwhelm us with his enormous man aura that he thought he had. So we're sitting there like staring at each other, and it's okay for like eye contact to be like, you know, we're just talking to each other, but it gets to the point where it gets awkward. He stared at me for a good like 10 seconds after I told him the price and was just looking at me like, just. I almost wanted to make humor of the situation and just be like, ha, you blinked. Like, but he didn't look like the type of person to like joke at all. But basically after that, he asked for like a side sauce. And I told him it's gonna be like an extra price. Like it's gonna cost extra because it's extra sauce. It's not like a little packet of sauce. It's like the actual bottle and we have to pour it into like a mini cup and all this stuff. I told him it's gonna be an extra price. He was like, it's gonna be an extra price for sauce. And I'm like, yeah, it is. He's like, that's fucking stupid. I try not to like, you know, argue with customers. So this time I was just like, yeah, I know. And then like he reaches into his wallet and like tosses his card at me. I tell him the price of all the food. He was like, wait, how much was that sandwich? This time I pointed to the board. I was like, it is blah, blah, blah. That's the price it says on the board. And he was just like, that much for a whole sandwich? And I'm like, yeah, bro, like, like, what do you, like, I don't get that. Like, why do people complain about the price when the price is clearly up there? Like, do you want me to just be like, oh yeah, it is expensive. Let me just go ahead and lower that price for you. Like, no. Like, you can talk to my manager, you can talk to the owner of the store about the price if it's that big of a problem. But after I swipe his card, he looks at me up and down. He's just like, this place is stupid. The fact that you guys charge this much for food is actually ridiculous. But after he left, me and my friend are just looking at each other like, what the fuck was that? Like, we were so confused. And the crazy thing about it, after he told us that like the restaurant wasn't like good and he didn't like us clearly, he showed up like 3 more times. And then each time he said something slick out his mouth. Like each time he came back, he was just like, that's stupid. Or how many times do I gotta tell you my order? Like, yeah, that's about it for today. See you guys next time.